You, John? Oh.
I forgot that I'm on the Reaper account.
Are you?
What'd you say to me?
I said, are you on the Reaper account?
Yeah. I'm logged in on my laptop as the Reaper account.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we did
So
that.
I can go to all the shows.
All of
and
the
talk
shows
trash.
and do, just talk trash. Okay.
Do you want to tell chat today about you skedaddling?
Me skedaddling?
Yeah.
I skedaddled. Oh. Yeah, we can. That's fine. I mean, it's got to come up sometime,
To the all
right?
20 people that are going to be watching?
Yeah, it's got to come up at some point, doesn't it?
Quindy trash talks on her own account. Got him.
To herself, too. Quindy does some weird... By the way, guys, if you didn't know this, Quindy is really weird. She's really weird.
Ah.
In like a fringe sort of way. Not like mainstream weird, like weird. Like into eating her own sandals weird.
Yeah, like Louisiana weird.
Yeah, like she does a Louisiana crawfish boil with sandals.
With sandables.
Worn sandals at that, because she doesn't want new sandals. She wants that flavor, you know.
It's Friday. Friday.
What is that? Who knows, Quindy? But it's provocative.
It's provocative.
It brings the people. What is it? Gets people going. Mm-hmm. Not the quote.
I think so. It's from that movie.
Yeah. Blades of
Glory.
Yeah, Blades of Glory.
Yeah, get better insults, scrub.
Get better insults.
Hey, Creaky Dog. Hey, Roger.
Hey, Quindy. 1995 called. They want their comeback back.
Oof. Ooh. Sick burn. Get some ointment. Welcome to Friday, where we don't have anything planned and we're just winging it. Today's a little bit, I mean, it's not different, but...
It's same. What is that saying? It's same, but different?
It's Friday. You know how Fridays are.
No.
People get really loose on Fridays.
Have you not heard... Sorry. You haven't heard that?
What?
Like, I thought that was going around in the Gen Z speak. That it's same, but different.
Same but different.
I don't know. It's like they say same. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. I try to keep up on all those phrases, but you know how it is.
Quindy's my go-to for that.
Summer. Hey, Minxlet. It's too hot to plan anything. Yeah, man. Last week.
That's true.
Last weekend. No, was it last? I think it was Monday. I mowed my yard on Monday. Tuesday.
And you woke up on Thursday.
Bro, it was so hot.
It was.
It's like, I think it was one of our first over 100 degree days.
Is Tuesday the day that the heat index was 117?
I believe so.
Because that's with like 50% humidity because Texas hates
Yeah,
us.
it was kind of dumb for me to mow a yard.
Pure hellfire down here.
Next week is supposed to be bad too.
Oh, wonderful.
I saw that Tassine on the Discord was talking about, just warning people, hey, if you're coming to ReaperCon, be prepared because it's going to be hot. It's starting to get hot here, which is true. A cool thing happened last week. It was bright and sunny outside. And just after lunchtime here, I normally go to the game store to buy a drink. And I opened the door, and there was rain. It started raining. But it was still super omega hot outside because the sun was beating down. So there was like steam coming off of the ground from the rain. And it just felt so muggy. It was horrible.
Hey, get this, John. Mm-hmm. Quindy just sent me a middle finger. How rude is that?
I see.
It's rude.
The behind the curtain middle finger.
Yeah, it's behind the curtain middle finger.
Yeah, so if you're coming to ReaperCon, be prepared for the hotness. But yeah. I'm going on vacation starting tomorrow. So tomorrow I leave, and I will not be at Reaper until July 3rd. So I will be gone all next week. So I will not be on Reaper Live, and I will not be on ReaperLand next week, just so you know. But I should still be around if needed on socials because I know that the quarterly contest ends and the Reaper Challenge League quarter ends. So I'm going to try my best to get those resolved, and I did all the points you guys might have seen. If you're doing the Reaper Challenge League, I did all the points yesterday. So you got all your May points, and then your June points are being calculated as well. So you'll get your quarterly and your June points. Should be on Monday, I believe. Is that Monday? No. Sometime next week. So next weekend is when it gets towards the end. And if you're still painting your quarterly contest models, you still got some time. I believe it's due in 2 days. So, wait, yeah, 2 days. There you go. So, everything is kind of happening all at once. It's going to be kind of busy and a little hectic while I'm on vacation, which is a little weird. But I didn't plan this vacation on Sunday, the 25th. That's right.
It's next week, John?
What
Not
is
this
next week?
weekend, but next weekend.
What is next weekend, Justin?
Ollie's birthday party.
That is correct. I will
Which
not be
John will not be there. We're all upset about it. Ollie cried all night last night when I told him John wasn't going to be there.
I told him, send my regards.
Yeah, I didn't do that. That's a little on the Game of Thrones-y side.
No, but I think Sarah bought him a gift, but we're going to have to figure out how to get that to you.
Yeah.
So, yes, I will be gone. I'll try to catch some good fish for you, chat. I'll try to catch some good fish.
John did promise that if he caught multiple fish, he would bring back a singular fillet to give me.
Oh, did you? Justin hasn't seen this video, I don't think.
I have not.
It's on my Facebook, so I'm going to go to my Facebook.
Well, John is pulling that up, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What John was referencing in the beginning of the show was that I will be...
I got to restart my computer.
Oh, no. Okay, good. We'll vamp then. Is that I will be making my exit from Reaper in a couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
What that really actually translates to is really not much for you guys, because I am still going to do the Reaper live streams. So I will be doing Reaper Live to keep it alive. So yeah, we were waiting to tell people because I had to get my background check done and a lot of other stuff done. I will be working for the FAA. So.
Oh, sorry, I forgot chat was over here. I was like, nobody's saying anything in chat because it's frozen for me. 1 second. This is so frustrating.
Yeah, you'll have me partially because Dave, obviously, like I love this company like a second home, and so I didn't want to drop things. So it's not really a 2 weeks. It's really more of a I'll be here in a contractual capacity, really on just Thursdays for Reaper Live. And basically all the other streams, Quindy is going to be running them. So Quindy will be kind of our de facto main person kind of for streams and stuff that aren't the live streams here. So. I mean, you can, although I'm not, I'm actually going to be doing fiber optics work for the FAA. I'm not going to be dealing too much, but the only planes I'll be dealing with are the ones I have to get on to go do my job. So I'm going to be a field engineer, Pendrick.
Sarducci, does anyone but John still work at Reaper? That's a funny thing you say there.
Yeah. It's, I mean, to be fair, I'm still going to work here. And I'm still going to be around a fair amount. Like, it's a kind of job where I travel every other week, for just a few days during the week. And, so it really allows for me to contractually do stuff around here as needed. So, I mean, I'm not going to be a stranger. I'm not going to leave, really, in the traditional sense.
Sorry, I'm still launching everything.
Now, you guys are the first to know, publicly, by the way.
Yeah.
So we'll probably talk about it on Reaper Live this next Thursday, to some degree. But it's just,
I won't be there.
We didn't really, no, you will not. We didn't really prioritize it because it was, because really, honestly, had I not said anything, I don't know that people would have noticed, right? Because they only see me on Thursdays typically anyway.
Yeah, you're never in chat.
Correct. Oh gosh, Quindy. Quindy goes, Justin's just gonna go out to get milk real quick. It'll be fine, chat.
All right. We should be back. Testing.
Oh, hold on. Did you refresh it?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there
okay.
it is. Okay.
Yay! Blow it up. Perfect.
Yeah. Will you be at ReaperCon? Is what I saw the question.
That one is actually. It's funny you say that because that one is really kind of up in the air. It's hard to say. I almost certainly won't be a part of the planning because it's going to be during the week. I mean, I'll probably be there Saturday or Sunday, just to like say hi to people at the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. So I will be there, but it may actually be as a visitor and not, at the streaming area. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It'll just be me because Colin's left, Paul's gone. It's just going to be old John here making molds.
And streams. You'll be doing ReaperLand streams kind of by yourself, right?
Yeah. We might just...
I mean, Dave said he wanted to run the control panel, but...
We'll figure it out.
He's busy, so it's hard to say.
We're used to winging it around here anyway. You know how it is.
That's true.
Hope everybody... Yeah, so I'll be gone. I'm going to try to relax. Obviously, with ReaperCon going on, it's been kind of busy and hectic and things like that. So I've tried to get all my stuff in order before leaving for vacation. But yeah, it's only a week. It'll be over like that. Missed my four class choices due to server errors. Oh, Dogfather? Yeah, I think I saw you on the Discord. You said that you tried at the beginning and then you went away or something like that. I mean, I from my point of view, I only had problems for like the first 2 minutes, and then everything after the 2 minutes was good for me, personally. But I know I saw a lot of people got all the classes that they wanted, or they got like 3 classes they wanted and missed out on 1. So that's good, but there's still a lot of classes up. And I believe there might be some more night classes coming. That's the rumor on the street. Because notoriously, if you look at the data from all the past ReaperCons, is that a lot of the teachers will want to teach in the morning or like in the lunchtime area. So that way they get all their classes and stuff done in the morning, and then they can go hang out on Artist Alley and go see all their friends and paint in their Artist Alley section and go get dinner, things like that. I think the nighttime is more, it's always been, kind of like a fun hangout time at ReaperCon is the nighttime part of the, so a lot of people like to do all their classes in the morning. That's just statistically and what the pattern has been. So we're trying something a little bit new maybe this year. It hasn't been, we're still kind of throwing it around, but the plan is to kind of incentivize some teachers to teach some night classes, so there's some offerings during the nighttime. So there might be a little bit more than normal this year, just to test it out. But we're looking at ways to incentivize that, because I think having some nighttime classes would be cool. Even though me personally, I do like using the nighttime to play board games and chill out in the main hall and things like that. Nighttime is always where the fun stuff for me is.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's ever been to ReaperCon, you guys know. Obviously, board games and the happy hour and hanging out in the lobby or sitting at a table in the main hall listening to music or, painting and playing board games. I'll probably be bringing my Crokinole board so people can play Crokinole off in the corner and stuff. I sent a message to Brian Stilt, who's running the Blood on the Clock Tower game, and seeing if we could borrow it, or I might buy my own. Maybe we can run some afterwards.
Cue that clip.
Reaper Nighthawks. That's right. So I was going to show you guys, I was going to show Justin because he hasn't seen it yet, but on my...
I have not. Let's do this.
I got to switch over to my profile real quick.
I got to fix that drooping green screen back there.
Oh,
look at that
up here?
that red line there
Right
that's
there?
driving me insane.
Yeah. Oh, this right here?
Oh yeah, I have not seen this.
So I got a new fishing pole, and I was in my backyard yesterday, and I was just throwing my fishing pole around. And in spring, she likes to chase it. And then when she gets a hold of it, and then she waits for me to throw it again. So I was just in the back, just kind of testing out my new fishing pole. It was a good time. I tired her out real good. She was nice and tired out. So that was fun times.
I agree, Dogfather. I think that if we had a class minimum for some of the, especially some of the more popular ones, I think having a conversation with them about doing 2 or 3 of them instead of just one would be really helpful.
I do know that some teachers reached out to us about, doubling up, or, sometimes they teach their class, the same class at 11 o'clock in the morning every day, or,
right.
Some teachers do that. And then after all the tickets went on sale, I think I got a few messages from a few teachers saying, hey, I could teach an extra, because I think Kara Curley is teaching an extra class, and some other people reached out as well about doubling up or teaching more. So, yeah. What was I going to look at? Oh, speaking of some ReaperCon sneak peeks, you guys want to see this? Look at this. Ooh.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Look at that.
Who did this one?
You could probably guess just by looking at it. I know I could. I wonder if chat can.
Let me get a guess here. Oh, is this Rhonda?
No.
Oh, and then I can't guess.
Oh, it's a very distinct style, I think, when I look at it.
I don't see enough paint jobs, I think, to really kind of distinguish. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
This is, I want to see if chat has any guesses. She's got more progress pics of it. Oh, Zachariah. Zachariah knows, yeah. Kara, yeah, this is definitely Kara. Minxlet and Quindy got it. And Zachariah knows because he goes to Paint Club. So.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, this is Kara Curley. This is kind of one of the progress pictures of it. But I like the colors, the color choices, but it's very Kara style, obviously. Look at the little bird. His little bird. She's working on the otter at the moment as well. Look at the jewel there. Look at that bad boy. She's doing really, really well with it. Thanks, Zachariah. Yeah, I do like her style. I believe she came back, I think she comes from a cartoon background. I think she did like cartoon art, or I believe that was her background before starting miniature painting. Cranky Dog, how tall is it this week? He's referring to, so what happened with that is, so I was told a number, and then so I put it on as a placeholder, I put it on the website as a 75 millimeter Sophie, because that's the idea that it was. And then when it was printed, they printed it at 100 millimeters, so people were like, oh, okay. Ron was like, oh, I like that better, we're gonna make it that. And then I didn't change it, and then, it was in 3 different sizes and 3 different locations, yada, yada, yada. You know how it goes. But yeah, there's your cool little sneak peek of that. And then today, I figured we would look at some content creators, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and obviously I look at a lot of Instagram and stuff. And I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers the other day, and I thought it was pretty funny because of what I'm doing here with this green screen and being in front of it. And I thought this was a cool little thing that I wanted to show.
You'll get is, of course,
so,
the June monthly.
You guys all know, I'm not all, but if you know who this is NerdForge, very popular YouTuber. She's like a cosplayer and makes a bunch of stuff. She's like a maker. It's kind of what they're called, the style of YouTube. If anybody has seen NerdForge before. 2.6 million subscribers, but I thought it was funny because I was watching this the other day. And when she gets to the part right here, because I thought this was, very funny. Good style of YouTube editing right here, especially doing time lapse or big jumps around.
Brushed it on pretty heavily everywhere,
so I figured this would be a kind of a cool idea to do for future Instagrams, TikToks, YouTubes as well. You'd see I've kind of been experimenting it with it. Funny for you saying. Experimenting with it, doing like teaching people how to buy the tickets for ReaperCon and things like that, kind of weatherman videos. But with that little snappy editing, I think it would be pretty fun. But I was just curious if there's any YouTubers or Instagram, TikTok people that you guys all watch. So I figured we would kind of go through TikTok and look through TikTok and see if there's any cool styles of videos. I don't know what styles people like watching, because then you could go to the Sergio Calvo kind of style videos where it's just a video with music like this, and it's just like he shows painting like the nose hairs right here. He's just doing the nose hairs, and then he'll stay on here for a little bit, and then it'll jump to another section. So he kind of shows you the beginning of him starting an area, and then he'll jump to the next thing and makes like this long 20-minute, 30-minute video of him painting this full thing, but it's it's in 30 minutes. Oh, Zachariah, yeah, you like her cyber hand? Yeah, she had a accident, and so she 3D printed a hand. And I think this type of video, when I did the paint and take for Board Game GeekCon, I brought my TV from home, and I hooked my laptop up to it, and I did a slideshow of different painted models and things like that, just to have it going in the background. And hey, Gilded Lion Minis, what's up? And something like this was good to have in the background, but obviously at a paint and take, a lot of people at the paint and take are kind of new, so when they look at something like this, for me, it's kind of like, oh, that's cool. That's what miniature painting could be. I've never painted a model before, but hey, let's look at this world-class painter. But then sometimes, that might discourage people, like, oh, I am never going to be that good, kind of a thing. Gilded Lion Minis, we offer paint and take kits on our website as well, reapermini.com. So we do offer paint and take kits. But yeah. Yeah, Minxlet, it's gorgeous, but it is a little intimidating. That's kind of what some of the people that were helping me for BGG said. They said, oh, it looks gorgeous, but it is kind of like a, hey, you're never going to be this good kind of a thing. But I can see it both ways. Hey, Rax, what's up? But look, like I said, this is a 30-minute video, and he just jumps around to all the different pieces of it. And he's kind of showing you step by step. And then he obviously finishes it off with the basing and all that stuff. But he has a bunch of videos like this, and I think it's a good video while you're painting just to throw up and do. And then he does kind of like this last reveal at the end with a turnaround and stuff like that. Oh, it's him mixing the resin, pours the resin. So I think it's a pretty, yeah, like this. It shows you the kind of the full thing. Learn to paint kits? No, they're called, I'm pretty sure they're called paint and take kits. Paint and take. But yeah, then he does this where it kind of shows you. But obviously this is Sergio. But I don't know if there's any other types of videos that people like to see. And he also has like these time-lapse videos of him doing different things. But I like some of the, I like how close he gets. I like how clear he gets. Like this. Especially when he like gets up close. Especially when he goes step by step of like kind of what he's doing. All the different layers that he's doing and things like that. I think this is a really well produced video. I think he does really good stuff. Olga Kropotova, Rax, is that what you said? Document cameras. So Gilded Lion Minis, you would need to email help@reapermini.com. If you just email us, and they'll send you an invoice, or they'll work with you with whatever you're trying to do for conventions, or if you're trying to do, like a paint and take at your club or a school or something like that, just reach out to us and they'll work with you. You got a Canon RP and a Canon M50. Yeah, I know some of the document cameras that we have gotten pretty good, but I remember, Justin, there was a problem a few years ago where there was kind of like a back order of them, but this was obviously when COVID was in its height, and people were trying to get cameras left and right. And so I remember document cameras were really hard to get at that point in time. I haven't checked them recently, but yeah. Kropotova, you said. You said Kropotova. Can you put the name? Can you say the name again? Kropotova. Was it Olga? I have chat pulled up. I guess I could pull it up. Is it this? Is it her? Freehand painting. So it looks like she's like really detailed. Oh gosh, look at that flag. But this is 4 minutes. It's the same, it's just music. I wonder if it's the same style. Close up, very close up, shows you starting, and then I wonder if she's gonna edit it to kind of hop, because it's a 14-minute video, so I'm assuming it'll go kind of like to the next step after this or something. Okay. Check out IPEVO cameras. Yeah, IPEVO is the document cameras. But obviously this style of content is like built for YouTube and like Patreons and things like that. But normally Patreons, you would have them talking and explaining and showing it and things like that. But more for like TikTok, because TikTok is such a fast thing, and Instagram and stuff like that. I wonder how long she stays on this flag. Oh wow, she stays on it for a while. Ah, right here. So she finishes the border, and then she cuts to, hey, look, I did the inside. And then she starts working on the inside. That's a very fine brush there. But yes, it's like, again, it's one of these really close up, like, bam, I'm gonna paint for a while kind of videos. Compared to what we were looking at with the wizard study, where she's painting, she's talking about painting this model as making it a statue, but she does it in kind of like a quick.
All over the place, and we're left with something that kind of
Talked about airbrushing right away, and then dry brushing, mixing the certain types of paints. This is like a good quick little video that's funny and edited, obviously. Time lapses, very good. So I think it's pretty fun. I might do some more time lapses of me making molds and things like that as well. Yeah, the flag. And this is a 3D print. She 3D printed that. But I just thought that was funny that editing style was there. So for Instagram and TikTok, what hashtags do you guys like to use? I don't know. I mean, I generally know most of the hashtags that people use, but I don't know kind of what's like the end-all be-all of miniature painting, because I know a lot of them are like Warhammer 40K. Those are some really specific hashtags. And then you can't put in like D&D because it's going to pull up all kinds of stuff, like D&D TikTok, but it's like you just do hashtag miniature painting, like hashtag miniature painting. Miniature painting. But sometimes I'm kind of worried that it's going to show up as like somebody with a little tiny easel. But it seems to be all miniature painting, so that seems to be good, right? So that seems pretty decent. I do hashtag Reaper, or Reaper miniatures, so you do like all one word. Variations with mini, so like mini painting. Mini painting. Green Hoax, thanks. Minkslet, there are the ones that use, well, Sarducci posted. Oh, I see. So miniature painting seems okay, but this, see, like what I mean right here, this is just like a little canvas painting. Same thing for these little canvas paintings. Somebody using their Cricut. So it's a lot of canvas paintings if you do like mini painting. There's a lot of like little tiny. So I was just curious if there was any like definitive I think miniature painting seemed pretty good. It seemed to be all focused around miniatures. Can you search multiple? Can you? Let's see what hashtags this has. Let me close this. So this has Reaper miniatures in it, and it also has miniature painting. So this one has both. I wonder if it's going to look for things that have both. This is done by Dragon Hordes. How's the sound, Justin? I can't really tell in my ears. Like, how has my voice compared to it for the audience? It's quiet? I could just turn it up manually, like this.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I have no clue. Zilch, nada, none.
Okay.
Dude. I'm just winging it. Okay, I'm just winging it like a little baby bird, dude. And it just keeps working, dude. I'm like,
Oh, you turned it up?
Hello?
How's the audio, chat?
And then, dude, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, dude. Everybody's always like, wow, how do you do it? Oh, so good. How do you do it, dude? I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I have no clue. Zilch, nada, none.
That's a good audio.
I'm just winging it. Okay, I'm just winging it like a little.
Okay. So it does look like you can do multiple hashtags, so that's good. Mini talk is a good one. RM mini painting. Like
Wendy's
R
got
mini
a point.
painting.
We're gonna get DMCA'd playing that TikTok audio.
No one cares. What are they gonna do? Take
all
our
right.
video down?
No, they'll just DMCA strike us, I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
People do TikTok reactions all the time on Twitch.
Yeah, but how privileged are those people?
No, I mean, we're small enough that nobody cares. So
Okay, well, we'll go.
you
with
got
that
20
then.
people watching. Who cares?
Listen. I just don't
Hey, you're
wanna-
leaving.
Right, but I don't want to leave with the channel banned. That seems like a hell of a way to leave.
Oh, Final Fantasy White Mage. Who did this? Dragon Horde. The audio seems so different from video to video. This is a clever paint scheme. The text. Anybody have any creators that you guys like to watch? Yeah, when it goes to YouTube as well, but
So not many of you know this, but if you have an addiction to painting minis like
This
I
is
do,
Dyson
I'm
Dragons.
painting this white dragon, we have
Reaper
over
paint.
300 colors of paints to paint with. Now, we love getting our paints from Reaper.
Woo!
Because Master Series paint, in my opinion, is the best.
Tell 'em.
Whenever you come in to hang out, you can literally use these paints in unlimited quantities to paint all of your minis. And I mean all of them, because we've all got that pile of shame growing just like I do. And if you don't know how to paint minis, I've got a bunch here that you can practice on.
I like this guy.
To the window, to the wall, till the
Here, I'll mute it for you, Justin. Does it make you feel better? I'll try to find the ones without music. So Dragon Horde Designs does a bunch of stuff. Let's follow him. Followed him. So he just seems to be doing a bunch of we are looking for Reaper minis. So, but it's a bunch of Dragon Horde. Unseen Servant, nice. What was the other? Oh, we saw this one on. I saw this one on Discord. I believe. Oh, this is good music. Planning out NMM. What are they? Oh, this is cool. Wait. Oh, they're doing like a Procreate. They're drawing on it. I was like, how are they painting it so fast and keeping it so still? But that's a cool idea. Does anybody do this in chat? Like, digitally mock up what you're going to be painting? I mean, that's a cool idea. I don't really see a lot of people do that. That's very interesting. Nat 1 on the die.
I'll scare you right out of.
Danny Elfman. That's a huge base. I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of other stuff on there.
Post about my fairy tale princess RPG. It's called Perils and Princesses.
Okay.
Hey, TikTok, this is part 4 on getting started.
Board
painting.
gaming
I'm
nerd?
not sure about the hobby. We're actually starting painting now. Now I'm using mini paint, but you can get the same colors by mixing craft paints. I'm using lots of brown.
But do you guys have any cool creators that you guys find
also
funny that you
using
watch all the time?
some brownish red for hair, green for certain colors, yellow for some.
Zachariah, you
highlights,
follow
and
Derek's
speech,
notebook
and
stuff?
whites and blacks are really good. Now I start with
You don't do
highlights,
very
using
many
filters
videos,
down,
but
color around.
lots of images on my Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is huge for
Laying down our
for
darker
pictures.
colors. A lot of these are dark browns.
Hey, David Weir.
Like wood and some of the leathers that we have. These are red.
How long is this video? 2 minutes? You can have a TikTok video that's 2 minutes?
With green.
Since when?
This is a work of What you know about rolling?
See, this is you know what I see most miniature painting, like TikToks and videos be. It's kind of like the quick, like, hey, I'm painting this. This is what it is. Go to the next step. I'm painting this, and it just kind of goes. This is a 27-second video, but it'll probably go through the whole course of the model being painted, and then, or not the whole, but it'll at least start it. You know, that's primarily what I see people. Hey, it's the title lurker. Sophie, here's the Dungeoneer Sophie, but it's a time-lapse video. What audio is here? So just music. Lots of slap chop. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of slap chop. Trashrama, you're the title lurker? I don't know, man. You like these fast videos? But I like streams and normal speed stuff to study brushstrokes. Yeah, stuff like what Rhonda and Anne. I like Anne's videos on Twitch. Obviously, you know, once she starts getting into the painting, she shows her palette, all that, especially all the slow stuff, because it's like you're kind of painting along, kind of a thing. But it's cool to see these types of videos as well. But it's the majority of what I see. Also, a lot of music on the TikTok. So let's take away Reaper miniatures and see what the main miniature painting thing is.
If these tips seem remedial, start with a short soft
Obviously, you're
brush.
going to see a
I
lot
have
of
texture mat I made.
tips and
Paper towels
tricks,
can potentially absorb too much of the
how to
paint.
keep your brushes.
Sponge with some water in it. Get some paint and wipe off the excess until paint comes off incredibly dry. Gently tap the sponge.
Is this
to
dry
just
brushing?
Barely re-moisten the brush. I accidentally pushed the brush too hard in the sponge, so the pigment comes off really wet. It's hard to see with the browns, so we'll do grays. Just gently apply the bristles of the brush against the model.
So yeah, you're going to see a lot of tips and tricks as well. Teaching you how to change your models. Yeah. A lot of comedy TikToks as well about spilling your paint or how hard it is to paint eyes. I'm assuming you're going to see a lot of that. Look, this thing has 100K likes. But wait, it doesn't have like views. It doesn't have a view count. Obviously, because on TikTok you can just let it loop. So if somebody did that, obviously, you can just have it go forever. But obviously this has 100K likes because most people look at the likes, I guess you could say. That's funny. you know, quick little shots with the tripod, because the camera looks very stable here.
D&D tip. If you're the one in the group that's constantly painting minis, this one's for you.
So a lot of tips.
Those weird expensive miniature painting
Hey,
kits.
4K likes.
Things like this are between $15 and $20 and are completely pointless. Because I have something that works just as well and it's much cheaper. First,
Doing the green screen thing, obviously. A lot of people do this. If you look at things like that, well, they'll have them as the video, and then whatever they're talking about, they'll green screen behind them. That's a very common thing. How to paint glass? I mean, this might be cool.
Paint every crack of broken glass.
Here's another thing that I see a lot of people do. As they do the text-to-speech. I believe this is called text-to-speech. Brian, I think, is the voice. But it does this.
Now a really dark color. In that case, a dark gray. Do the bottom of liquid.
So they just type out their thing and then do text-to-speech. And with obviously they add music to the background. It's a very common thing that you see people do.
Color with the dark color. To paint
Like
between light and dark.
So this is a 1-minute video. I just don't see. So this has 43K likes. Look at that bad boy. That's a lot of likes. So, I mean, a lot of people, I bet. I'm curious as to how many people watch the full 1 minute and 41 seconds. Or they probably like it. My theory is that you like it to save it into your likes for later. So you'd be like, oh, this is something that I would like to do later. Like it, and then, you know, later on down the line when you want to try it, you'd be like, oh, remember I like that video about glass. So you go and check it out. Let's see here. Let me start this over. Hello? Test 1, 2? Oh, I think my internet died. Lol. Perfect timing. What? I mean, it's not my fault. It's my it's funny that it ended on this screen. And so let me see chats. John broke TikTok. Yeah, I broke it. Oh, Zambi's? I do like Zambi's TikTok. She does a lot of comedy TikToks. Let's see. Yep. My laptop died. Rip. Not died, but the internet just doesn't. I hate it. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. And sucks that we can't figure it out.
You really should get a hold of IT and have them
Yeah.
take a look at it.
Order me a laptop right now. Do it.
Oh, well, hold on. Did you get with IT?
Yeah. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I'll talk to my manager.
Okay.
And see if he can get you an order. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
All right. I mean, since there's only like 10 minutes left, I don't know what to do. Let me restart. Maybe we can try playing a marbles. I'll restart, and we'll see if we can get marbles going. But in the meantime, while we're restarting, is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I saw that Zechariah likes to watch Zambies. I do like watching Zambies on TikTok and Instagram. She does a lot of comedy videos. For me, I think since I'm not a painter, I like watching the videos that are more comical in nature. So, you know, like, what does your mini see when they look back up at you and things like that, those types of things. Break out and dance? Could do that. Yes, we were going to hardwire that, but that's up to Justin. And he has 1 foot out the door. He doesn't care enough.
Well, hold up now. I still care. Thank you. And what are we talking about?
Hardwiring to my laptop.
Oh, you know what? See, here's the problem, Pendrick. He needs a new laptop, and I've been saying that for like months now. That thing has been.
Okay.
Look at it. It's covered in stickers, man. You know that degrades the laptop.
Okay. Yeah. All the magneticism
of those stickers. Yeah. I mean, the stickers just. I mean, that's trash. I mean, he is an IT guy.
But it only happens in here, and we've you know, obviously have tried to figure it out, but it's like it only happens in this room.
I have an idea.
In this room. What?
How about we make that the new chat computer and we get you a new laptop?
Okay.
Sound good?
It sounds good.
Okay, let's do it.
Keep the stickers. Keep the internet for coming.
See, thank you, Trash. 100%.
What's going on with the card game? Any news? No. No news at this moment. I've been too worried about scheduling and all that stuff in order to do any of that. Oh, Quinny needs a new laptop too, Justin, she says.
How about this? I'll send you John's laptop.
Oh.
No. She gets the current chat laptop.
Yeah.
Yours goes over here.
Yeah.
No.
The second generation.
We actually, if you're going to be running the streams first, Quindy, that's a reasonable request, I think, for Dave.
Send her the
I know you're
computer
probably
in your
kidding,
office.
but we could talk to Dave about it.
I'm going to be printing a bunch of stuff for the game store coming soon. So a lot of the game store people have requested that I get a bunch. They're going to send me STLs because a lot of the Legion, Star Wars Legion people need terrain printed for their games. And they've also asked the Warhammer people and the D&D people if they needed terrain as well. So I might start doing some time-lapse videos of my 3D printer, getting that set up so you guys can see things printing. I'm going to try to get up close-up shots too, to where it's like, that'd be cool. I think that'd be neat.
I agree.
Why is this not launching? Hello? I'm trying. But I don't know what's happening. It's just not opening. Rip. How big is the dragon turtle? People are asking on Instagram posts, but no answer yet. It's kind of hard to answer them on Instagram. When people asked on Facebook, people posted pictures of scale pictures of it, but it's hard to respond to people on Instagram with scale pictures to show them. I guess I could give them exact measurements, but it's about yay big. I don't have exact measurements at the moment live on hand, and it's kind of hard to do that whenever anybody asks online about that, just because I would need to walk all the way across the street.
No. Just spitball out. We have no problem retconning things.
Yeah,
so
you're very
you
true.
know what? Just come up with a random number. It doesn't even matter if it's accurate.
It's about 7 inches long.
Yeah, sounds about sure. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Now, when you say how big is it, do you want including the flight stand and the base, or are you just going from the tip of the nose to the tip of the tail, or from wing to wing, or his little fins? I don't know. I don't know what you want. You're not being specific.
About 4 nautical miles.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I just tried to run. I can't open anything now. Actually,
yeah, well, there you go.
Actually, I just opened the internet, but I can't open Steam for some reason. So Steam is not opening, so we can't play marbles. All right, let's go. Let me open vMix again so we can get off of this screen.
You don't want this frozen face of this lady?
No.
For the rest of this stream?
Oh, and I forgot I'm not on my account. I keep forgetting. The Reaper account doesn't follow anybody. So it's hard to find who's on. Oh, that's funny. Look at our thumbnail. We were on there so long that it kept this thumbnail.
Oh, good.
That's funny. Let's see. Somebody's sculpting. This looks fun. Tiger human. We could rate him. Thorgup.
Is he tiger or is he human? We will never know.
Oh, he has a pin in his mouth. I was like, what is he holding in his mouth? Rip marbles. Yeah, I didn't want to give people motion sickness. No, I couldn't get it to launch. It wouldn't open for some reason. I think it was trying to update and I closed it mid-update, and now I can't get it back. Cheeks. Look at them cheeks.
No, I'll say that, John. That's not.
So he's, what's the audio sound like? Just low techno. Low dance music. So he's sculpting. Let's see. What's everybody else up to? D&D Dragonlance. Somebody's playing Dragonlance. That's pretty epic. There's not a lot of people in the miniatures category. Look at this. Miniatures category. There's not a lot. Miniature figurines? Let's see if there's even less. There's even less in that category. I guess most people, they just go to the Warhammer category, right? If they're painting. That's where a lot of the painters go. And look, there's still not even that many here in the with the Warhammer tag, not the category, the tag. What's another tag that's good? There's mini painting, but is there only one person with that tag? Oh, I guess in this section. So let's go to like art. And then search tags, miniature figures. Miniature painting? There's none? What? Obviously, miniature painting is not very high in the art section because it's a niche of a niche, as we like to say. Is that somebody sculpting? Yeah. Blender. Obviously, it's a lot of 2D art, a lot of sculpting, a lot of Photoshop. Here we go. Painting miniatures. Okay, so in the art section, there's only one person in the painting tag. Miniatures. Let's see if there's any miniature tags. Wow, people need to add more tags to their stream. I guess we don't have very many tags on our streams, do we?
We have several. I mean, we used to. Hold on. You know what? Let me see. I can tell you. Yeah, we have several. English, miniatures, tabletop, sculptures, scale modeling, role-playing, painting, and it all fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have several.
Let's see. Only one person's using tabletop. That's interesting. How are we supposed to find people?
We have 8 tags though. Shout out to Quindy for excellent moderation. Thank you, Quindy.
Lot of 2D artists, obviously. But I mean, on my Twitch
about Ham?
account, I follow a bunch of miniature painters. So.
Ham what? Trash? Are we just rating Ham? Just Ham?
How about figurines? Oh, tomorrow's free RPG day? Sick.
Search for dentistry. Yes. Let's rate someone in the dentistry category. Which is getting desperate.
Hey, I mean, people stream all kinds of stuff. Like them working. Ginny TV just did she just did a waddle-thon all the way across the she started on the north part of Taiwan, and she went across the this way of Taiwan, but she walked for 29 days, I think, or something like that.
Waddle-thon?
It's called the waddle-thon. So every time you donate or gift subs, the timer keeps going up. It's like a stream. It's like a subathon.
So she could just keep
walking. Yeah, and she walked all the way all across Taiwan. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Taxidermy, I'm sure that's on here. Oh, speaking of taxidermy, I found something really weird on Instagram the other day. I think it's called Squirrel Warrior. It's a guy who does taxidermy, but he does squirrels, but he poses them in like where they have like they have little bows, and they're like riding rabbits. And
they're taxidermied?
Yeah, they're taxidermied.
Those poor squirrels.
And he puts like a saddle on the rabbit, and the squirrel's riding the rabbit, and then he has like a bow, and they're like leaping, and he taxidermies squirrels in all kinds of different positions. Like they're rock climbing, or they're icicle climbing, so they have like little ice picks, and they're like dangling. It was pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Needs to get John a taxidermied squirrel.
Yeah,
Christmas.
but like a high fantasy squirrel, like what he has, where they have like a claymore,
like Redwall, but with squirrels.
Yeah. That doesn't violate TOS. I don't know if anybody streams it. This was on Instagram. Yeah, get that for me for Christmas. Here's some spoilers for Final Fantasy 16 if anybody wants to go watch it. I know Justin just bought it.
I did. It's right here.
Has anybody played Final Fantasy 16 yet? No spoilers yet in chat, but also, Justin, I don't know if you've seen this recently, but this game right here called Only Up.
I have not seen that.
This has
What is
been a
that?
popular thing on Twitch the past week or so. So a lot of people have been playing it. It's basically the same thing as Jump King, but let's see if there's any funny clips. Let's see. This is Moon Moon, one of my favorite streamers.
I stand with Nick Marks and the rest of the game.
Let's see.
You can't teach him.
Okay, he's just riding the escalator. Okay, good clip, good clip. Not a good clip. But it's basically this game where you just go up and you're trying to reach the top.
Like a poopa going through metamorphosis.
But it's, I don't know how to explain it, but you just go up. But it's all different. It looks like somebody went into Unreal Engine and just made just random stuff. Like right here, there's an ocean in the middle of the sky. It's just weird, but it's just one of those games. It's like a really weird stream game, but that's a big one. All right, let's see. Mike Disney just started streaming. Is this his starting soon screen? Yeah, stream will be starting soon. Final Fantasy 16. Are you gonna go play it when you get home, Justin?
Depends. Really, I gotta get Ollie fed and put to bed, and then.
Oh, you gotta do dad stuff.
I gotta do dad stuff for quite a while, and then maybe sometime around 8 o'clock, I'll sit down and play me my casual hour to 2 of Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you think. I'm excited to talk about it.
I have half of mine, by the way, to take one of these like capture cards we were gonna throw away, and use it to stream on Discord.
What? Can't you just stream on Discord, period? Oh, you mean from your PS5?
Yeah, from my PS5. Yeah.
PS5 has Discord integrated into it.
Does it really?
PlayStation, they have a Discord integration.
And it streams through that Discord?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. All right.
So you can like log in and jump into channels and do all kinds of stuff.
All right. Well, then maybe I'll do that.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to raid Art of Mike Disney. I got to go do a couple of molds left to finish up before I go to vacation. If you haven't got your quarterly contest stuff in, I would do that. If you haven't gotten your submissions for the Reaper Challenge League, I would get that in as well. So I'll be doing that while I'm on vacation. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks-ish. It's going to be about 2 weeks before you see me again. I mean, I'll still be around. Like, if I need to post something on socials, Ron will message me. I have stuff lined up to go live. I have it scheduled. But go get your class tickets if you haven't for ReaperCon yet. The next Reaper Live show will be Thursday. Next Thursday.
Yeah.
The next Reaper show will be Monday, I believe, unless Anne's going to be out, but it should be here.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll try to catch some big fish for y'all. I'll take a bunch of pictures, I guess. You guys have a good weekend. Get some painting done. Do whatever you want to do. We'll see you guys later. Do you want to start the raid, or I guess I can.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to submit it. I can if you can't.
Yeah, I just got to go to the channel. I got to pause the stream so we don't get streamception. There we go. /raid. Art of Mike Disney. Did it start? No? Ah!
Oh, we're, there it goes.
Oh, okay.
It's going.
It's laggy. All right, well, there's the pause stream. I'm going to get sucked into the void. Just straight through this middle here. Ah! All right. Tell Mike I said what's up. Infinite Johns, yeah, if I could just keep them moving. Have a good weekend. I'll be around. Have fun. I don't know. That's all I got.
That's all.
I got nothing else.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later.